What's up, everybody? It's Keefy, and you're watching the weekly Ritual Ghost Cult's news program on YouTube. Let's get started. In case you missed it, features at Ghost Cult. On the features front, we start with our two-part interview series with Jeremy Saffer. His brand new book, Daughters of Darkness, releases this week from Rare Bird Literature, and we talk to Jeremy all about his entire career in photography and the melding of his two favorite forms, portraiture and black metal. On the podcast front, we got three big ones this week. We talked to Larissa Stupar of Venom Prison. Their brand new album, Primeval, is out now on Prosthetic Records, and we talked to Larissa all about activism, politics, the state of the world, and of course, all about Venom Prison. Another big one for us to cross off the bucket list this week was our interview with Andy Gibbs of Thou. Andy talked all about their brand new album with Emma Ruth Rundle, May Our Chambers Be Full, out this week on Sacred Bones Records, and we talked to them all about Thou's incredible arc, working with Emma, and new music from the band, hopefully in the next year. We also interviewed Ben from Uniform. Uniform's recent album, Shame, is out now, and we talked to Ben all about the enigmatic group, their many influences, how they've been dealing with the pandemic, and much more. Coming up next week is our Gimme Metal special, only on the Gimme Metal app, hosted by me, Keefy. We're creating 2 hours of music for extreme metal fans, and I'll be hanging out in the chat room and talking to fans all about metal, especially the last few years of new releases, killer bands, and songs you definitely don't want to miss. And now, the news rundown. Finally, some good news from the festival and touring circuit. Iron Maiden has booked 4 new shows for their Legacy of the Beast tour for Europe in 2021. This is good news because if Iron Maiden is booking shows in advance, maybe there's hope that shows can come back for all of us. They've already rebooked South America, and we're waiting on new North American tour dates for the mighty Iron Maiden. More good news from the concert and festival world. Aftershock Sacramento in California, the biggest rock show in the West Coast every year, has added a bunch of new bands to go with Metallica and My Chemical Romance's reunion. Added to the bill are Rancid, Offspring, Social Distortion, Limp Bizkit, Testament, Exodus, and a bunch more bands, including a Thursday night pre-party show. This is really cool. We're really looking forward to Aftershock. We cover it every year here at Ghost Cult, and we hope to get back there next October. After the tragic passing of guitar legend Eddie Van Halen a few weeks back, the tributes poured in aplenty. Now the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will open their virtual Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony next month with a brief tribute to the legend featuring a bunch of other guitar legends. Normally, we bitch about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and complain that they get a lot of stuff wrong, but we're really pleased that they're going to honor Eddie at the top of the show this year. In other Eddie Van Halen tribute news, the city of Pasadena, the Van Halen's adopted home when they moved to America, is planning an as-yet unknown, unnamed tribute to the legend. Are you ready for Halloween? We're ready for Halloween. We love horror movies here at Ghost Cult and horror music, and the two things are combined in the great genius John Carpenter. He just released a brand new song, Weeping Ghosts, from Sacred Bones Records, and you can check that track out on Sacred Bones' YouTube channel. The track comes off his upcoming record, Lost Themes 3, Alive After Death, on the aforementioned Sacred Bones Records on February 5th, 2021. Gibbs Guitar has teamed up with Adam Jones the Tool to create a signature line of guitars based on Adam's Silverburst 1979 guitar that you've seen him play in videos and all on tour with Tool the last few years for their Fear Inoculum tour. In addition, Adam created a short animated film with a brand new song written by him, Justin Chancellor, and Danny Carey. Amazing. It's called The Witness, and you can see it now on YouTube. By now, you have heard the new Rob Zombie song with a long and complicated name, but we'll just call it The Triumph of King Freak for short. Rob's first new song in 4 years is off his upcoming record, and we're going to get all the details to you as soon as we have them. Both Rob and guitarist John Five have remarked that this is the best Rob Zombie album, and I know that every band says that, but hopefully they mean it. Fear Factory guitarist Dino Cazares shared a brand new playthrough video on his Twitter of him playing new Fear Factory songs on guitar. Really cool stuff. It's good to hear these riffs. I know there's been a lot of Fear Factory talk in the news lately, with Burton C. Bell quitting the band after 30 years, and a lot of drama. It's really cool to see the progress of this new Fear Factory album, called Regenerate, due in 2021 on their label Nuclear Blast. No word yet as who the new singer will be, but we'll keep you posted. You like metal bands covering weird 80s songs? Well, we got a metal band covering a weird 80s song for you. Sepultura covered Tainted Love. That's right, Tainted Love. Oh. Originally a cover from a 60s R&B song. Sepultura did it in their own style, and they actually professionally recorded it and released it as a single instead of all the streaming and jams you see lately. Really cool. I said really cool too many times right there, didn't I? Overkill bassist Dee Verney is going to release a box set of all of his Bronx Casket Company records. If you're not familiar with Dee's side project album, they're really cool, inventive, and much different than Overkill. It releases on Friday, November 13th, so don't miss it if you're a big Dee Verney and Overkill fan. Portrayal of Guilt will drop a new album in early 2021, but they've already released the first 2 singles and music videos. Really exciting stuff here. The 2 tracks are called It's Already Over and Masochistic Oath, and the videos are streaming over right now on YouTube, and it was directed by Craig Murray. Horse the Band has been teasing new music, and now they've announced their brand new 3-song mini EP is coming soon at the end of November. Your Fault, that's right, Your Fault, is coming out November 27th, and we're super excited for Horse the Band. Nordic folk and black metal artist Merker has recorded a brand new version of her song On to Bjorn from her album Folksong. She recorded it for the game The Sims in the language of Simslish, which I guess is a language from the Sims game. Pretty cool of her to do stuff outside of the box, and we're excited for eventual new music from the artist. 2 raging underground bands we really love, Childbite and Black Tusk, have teamed up for a cover of Prong's classic Snap Your Finger, Snap Your Neck. And the bands collaborated long distance from, of course, Atlanta and Detroit. No, Atlanta. The bands collaborated long distance from Atlanta and Detroit, and features the band not just performing the song, but also some live action footage of the singer Sean. The cover is super cool, and you definitely want to check it out. Don't miss it. And of course you know. Omar's head explodes. Like this shirt. If you enjoy this video and our other content, please like and subscribe to our channel. We post 3 new videos every week. Drop a comment below on this video and tell us what you think of us. Good, bad, indifferent. Be creative, and the most creative answers, you'll get this snazzy new Ghost Cult button. You can stick it on your vest. You ever take a shot of booze and go, ooh, ah, ah, ah? I don't, but I guess Disturbed does because they just released their very own gin. Down with the Sickness Gin is out now, and you can order it from Disturbed.com. Are you a big enough Disturbed fan to buy their gin or spirits? Let us know with a comment below. I guess 2020 is the year of booze and drinking, and so bands are putting out a lot of booze, and fans are drinking a lot of booze. Good luck to you. Drink responsibly. I shit you not. Unbelievable stuff you can't make up. Kit, I need you, buddy. This week's I Shit You Not focuses on that metal icon, David Hasselhoff, who has a brand new song out with 2-man metal band Q-Stack, and a cinematic video for their brand new collaborative song, Through the Night. Don't hassle the Hoff. And now it's time for Who Rules It Streaming. Kicking off Who Rules It Streaming, Metal Injection's Slay at Home Fest, which this month, the October edition, donated money to the Cancer Research Institute in honor of Frank Godless Sr., Eddie Van Halen, and Frankie Banali of Quiet Riot. Rest in peace, all 3. This month's Slay at Home featured performances by Brandon Ellis of the Black Dahlia Murder, Gargoyle, Voyager, Barons, Cosmovore, Avoid, Lesser Glow, Somnori, and a cover collaboration with members of Job for a Cowboy, Cadaver, Flotsam and Jetsam, Night Demon, Gorgasm, Contrarian, and others. Also coming back to the Who Rules It Streaming crew is Sick of It All, with another one of their Quarantine Sessions series. This week, they covered Hardcore Horseshoe. This follows their previous covers of Alone, The Bland Within, and Paper Tiger. And finally, those nut jobs at 2 Minutes to Late Night are back for another all-star jam, and this time they took on Oingo Boingo's Dead Man's Party in the style of Iron Maiden with an all-star crew. That all-star crew includes players like Roddy and Mike from Protest the Hero, Nilly and Pete from Deathclock, Pete Griffin from Giraffe Tongue Orchestra and Frank Zappa, and Gorsinio Hall.
Now for a quick look at some of the music out this week for New Music Friday.
October 30th, Outing, Boku Trumison Spanji, Season of Mist, Autopsy, live in Chicago, Peaceville Records, Blackstone Cherry, Human Condition, Mascot Recordings, Bleeding Out, Lifelong Death Fantasy, Profound Lore, Botanist, Photosynthesis, The Flenser, Carcass, Despicable, EP, Nuclear Blast Records, Dead End America, Crush the Machines EP, Southern Lord Records, Draconian, Under a Godless Veil, Napalm Records, Emma, Ruth Rundle and Thou, May Our Chambers Be Full, Sacred Bones Recordings, Evil Harvest EP, Signal Rex, Glacier, The Passing of Time, No Remorse, War, Scumdogs of the Universe 30th Anniversary Edition, Slave Pit Recordings, Hell is Here, self-titled Seeing Red Records, Junior Bruce, Pray for Death on Sludgelord Recordings, King Diamond, The Dark Sides, re-release, Metal Blade Records, Motorhead, The Ace of Spades 40th Anniversary Edition, BMG, Mr. Bungle, The Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny Demo, Ipecac Recordings, Neon Coven, Future Postponed, Blue Ocean Media, More Life on Earth, Nothing is Real EP, Blood Blast Recordings, Nothing, The Great Dismal, Relapse Recordings, Nuclear Power Trio, A Clear and Present Rager, EP, Metal Blade Records, Pantera, Reinventing the Steel, re-release, Rhino Records, Possessor, Damn the Light, APF Records, Pussifer, Existential Reckoning, Alchemy, Pussifer Recordings, Satan's Host, Archdiocese of Evil, Moribund Recordings, Slamhabat, Black Mirror Reflection, Eisenwald Records, Them, Return to the Hemsmore, SPV Steamhammer, Throw the Goat, Capital Hell, Uriah Heep 50 Years of Rock and Roll box set, Various Artists, The Best of Black Sabbath, Magnetic Eye, Various Artists, Volume 4, Redux Magnetic Eye, Visions of Atlantis, A Symphonic Journey to Remember, DVD and CD, Napalm Records, Wild Ways, Anna, Warner Brothers Russia, War on Women, Wonderful Hell, Bridge 9 Records, Witch Hazel 3, Pentecost, Bad Omen Records, and Yawning Man, live at Giant Rock, Heavy Psych Sounds. And now, for a look in our mailbag. First up on the mailbag this week, Elephant Tree's self-titled 2016 album. We were just jamming this out this week, because it's awesome. The psychedelic sludgy doom band's working on brand new music and just released the cover of Black Sabbath's Paranoid in their own style. And of course, we love this album and this sick artwork. Shout out to our friends at Magnetic Eye Records for supporting Elephant Tree and a bunch of other rad bands. Also this week on the mailbag, this awesome Faith No More reissue vinyl of The Real Thing, their second album. This vinyl comes on an awesome yellow colored vinyl reminiscent of the artwork and is their second album, of course their first with Mike Patton, and it's hard to believe this album is over 30 years old, but it still holds up. Nothing but bangers. Thanks for watching our show. If you enjoy this content, check out some more of our stuff at the buttons around me. If you say at this juncture every week, it's a tough time in the world, so take care of each other, take care of yourselves, stay fucking metal, and get out and vote. It really matters.